Hey, how you doing? Welcome to Ed G Blades. I'm Ed G. These are my blades. I buy them all myself and give the most honest review I can for you. This here is one from Amazon, actually, you can get. This is the Monocala line. This here is the Assault Team number 3. They have an Assault Team 1, which is a titanium frame lock, going for $36.99. They have a Assault Team number 2, which is carbon fiber, for $31.99. And this here, the G10 version with this honeycomb pattern, is $24.99. Now, all three of these currently have the coupon box for 5% off if you want to get this off of Amazon. I don't know where else you can really get them. They may be exclusively with Amazon, but you are getting a solid knife for the money. And this here is a beautiful satin dual grind 14C28 steel, which is really great for corrosion resistance. All around great hard use steel that's easy to touch up, and this dual grind with this hollow here on the belly and flat on the front end here has just really been pretty incredible. Now this is a right side tip up only deep carry pocket clip on here, and it does have ceramic ball bearings on the pivot. Now I did have to get, and it's only one side, which is also pretty convenient, so it must have like a D line in there for stopping that pivot, but this is a T8 pivot, and what I had to do with mine was just back it up a couple red hairs just to get it a little more smoother, because it was pretty tight when it was out. Still manageable, but now it's pretty awesome. And I don't know if you could hear it on there, but that sound when it thwacks out is just tuning fork music to the ears for a knife nut like myself. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. This one here has steel liners, and they are milled, as you can see in there. You got some barrel spacers here. This is T6 screws on this, but I don't really see with having an open pillar construction like that where you would really need to do any kind of, taking it apart, other than if you wanted to. It's nice with this here, you can just kind of blow out some pocket lint or whatever you have in there. And with it being, of course, 14C28 end, you don't have to worry about this so much getting wet and rusted up on you like a lesser steel or even something that's carbon. So, yeah, this is a pretty good sized knife. Overall, we are looking at 7.9 inches, and it is a beauty. It's been a lot of fun. I actually got this as a Christmas present, and I've been pretty happy with it. It's got a closed length of 4.4 inches, and this dual grind on it is just incredible. This is a 3.4 inch blade with a 0.11 inch thickness. It's got some actually pretty incredible jimping on it. I usually will get out a Dremel tool and do my own kind of dremeling for jimping that I desire, but this is just really perfect. It's got a perfect jimping, at least in my honest opinion. And yeah, it comes out pretty sharp too. Now I did get a ceramic rod and a strop just to give it a little extra more laser sharpness to it, and it certainly has that. I can show you that here. It's always nice to use this kind of magazine paper because it is super thin and a little less forgiving than, say, a piece of like photocopy paper. But yeah, that is no joke. Very, very sharp. And yeah, very sharp. Hair popping, really. And they don't do a lot of like over billboarding on this knife, which I'm glad to see. As you can see here, it does have almost in a brass, I guess, kind of stamp their Monte Carlo symbol. They got a little knife there, which is pretty cool for the K. And on the other side, you have it right there, 14C28 and steel, which by many, as well as myself, a personal favorite, just because it's so good. The thumb studs on this are actually very comfortable, and they got a nice pillared construction themselves. Very comfortable in the thumb, nothing too sharp. The liner has just that little bit of jimping and plenty of access to get to it. And I love it when they have that jimping on there. It just gives you some extra something to feel onto. I like to come around from the other side, give a little press in and a nudge over here. The flipper there can just rest easily on your finger for a little extra safety. You get it past that pivot point, yeah, and it drops down. And it also has that nice little kind of sound to it when it does that. Even with backing out that pivot just a little bit, I'm seeing perfect centering of the blade. And the screws are not in the way for that pocket clip. The texture on this G10 has been a true delight. I'm really enjoying it. It provides just the right amount of grippiness that has just been excellent. It's nothing aggressive, but it's a tried and true design right there. It's just been great, and the G10 on it is quite nice. I guess they use some kind of like round drilling in there because it's just perfectly round on each one of them, and it's really nice. And again, that's on both sides, and this is a really good looking knife for 14C28N steel, and the construction that you're getting on this here, I think they really hit it out of the park. This is a nice little sleeper on Amazon to get. You even have jimping, good jimping on the flipper tab, which is something I see with a lot of knives they fail to do, and it just drives me crazy. I get myself my dremeling tool and I'll do that myself, but this comes out like a champ, and it's a good size heft to it. Again, this is only, well, I don't even know if I said it, but the weight on it is 4.16 ounces. So at an almost 8-inch knife with a almost 3.5-inch blade for under 4.5 ounces, that's pretty nice. Some people tend to get a little, apprehensive to get something that has grooving done for you. But the ergonomics on this, at least for myself, with an extra large size glove, has been perfect. I'm getting all digits in there, and the whole thing is just a win. It's a great, well built, great material, beater or beauty, whatever you want to have for it as. It's definitely a winner, and again, they have those other versions if this isn't your flavor. As a matter of fact, I'm actually considering just getting the titanium frame lock because it was kind of flip of a coin for me on which one I wanted to have, presented to me at Christmas. So I'm pretty happy with this one, and I've been wearing it in and out of the pocket quite a bit, and it goes in and out of there just nicely and plenty deep. I do like that they have kind of like this like a bead blasted type of pocket clip to it, so it's not really just shining it out there, but this blade has just been beautiful. I like how they have that flat satin right there, but then it goes to that beautiful lines in there for the hollow grind, and this is just really nice. It's nice and sharp. It's a hard user, and for 25 bucks, actually under 25 bucks, get that coupon in there. This is definitely a winner, and I am digging it. Let's see, reverse grip, perfect, extremely comfortable, and it's a real beauty. I mean, this is I'd like to see more from this line. It's a very new line, at least it is for me. I haven't really known about them until just recently, but this is a nice sleeper. It's a nice keeper and great value for what you're getting. So that's pretty much all I can really say about it. It does have a it says on the measurements on Amazon that from here to here is 0.7 inches thick. So I'm thinking this is about a ½ inch. And let's see. This here is centimeters. So I am definitely going to think that this is a ½ inch thick. Now, granted, the titanium version will probably be thinner. And I've seen that said about it from other places. But, man, this is just a really solid knife. It's a heck of a deal. And definitely worth, well worth beyond what you were going to get for the price of it, considering the materials. And the craftsmanship is pretty nice. So there you go. This is the Mancala Assault number 3, Assault Team number 3. And that Assault is not ASSAULT, but ULT. So, I don't know, language barrier, whatever. But still, it's a solid knife, and it's a really nice one, and definitely worth checking out. So there you go. I'm Edgy Blades. Hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me and lets me know I'm doing this for a reason. And that's about it. Hope you all have a great new year, and I will see you soon. Take care.